Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Bigfoot. I'm going to cover in this video my luxury items, or comfort items if you will, that I bring with me while I'm backpacking. Hey, welcome back hikers to Follow Bigfoot, where knowledge is our niche to hiking the outdoors. If you're new to the channel or you're planning or preparing for a hike or through hike, consider subscribing to the channel. We cover everything, not just to get you started, but also to get you to wherever your terminus may be. Today, we are going to talk about and cover what my luxury items are. Now, the term luxury item, refers to a piece of gear that isn't necessary to your survival in the backcountry when you're hiking. For a lot of people, it's a piece of comfort, a comfort item that maybe will boost their morale, something that makes their experience more enjoyable, or it might just be something that gives you peace of mind. Now for me, although I am an ultralight hiker, I do have these comfort items that I bring with me. I want to share them with you guys today. Now the reason for this video is because there's this challenge that's going out on YouTube right now where you get challenged to talk about what your 3 luxury items are. Now I was tagged by a couple different people, and how it happens is you tag 3 people at the end of the video, and then those folks then do the same thing. They come up with their video, talk about their luxury items, and then they tag another 3 people at the end. Now, to the best of my knowledge, I was tagged by 2 different YouTubers to do this video. The first one and the first person that reached out to me was the Crazy Canuck. He is attempting to southbound the Appalachian Trail here this summer. I will link his YouTube channel below. Check him out. And the second one is Blue Boy Ultralight. I will also link his YouTube channel below. To open up my luxury items is my first item, and maybe the most important, Bradley. Bradley is our new little puppy that we got just a few days ago. He is a Shih Tzu Yorkie. Shorkie? Not really sure what the term is, but he is only 8 weeks old, and he is going to be trying to do some hiking with me this summer. So this is my first luxury item that I would never leave home without. Say bye-bye. And my second luxury item, the heifer Bella. This is our little girl. She's been with us for, how old are you now, Bella? 8, 9? She's been on quite a few hikes, and she loves us, and she loves hiking. She loves being outside. Bella is a Pomeranian Bichon mix, so she is the big mama here in this house. She controls everything, but this is my second luxury item. Now that we got the most important luxury items out of the way, let's move to the ones that are actually in my pack. First one is a pillow. Since I started using it, I can't imagine not having a pillow while I'm hiking. I just get such a better sleep. Now the pillow I brought with me the last year and a half has been the Sea Summit Aeros pillow. This checks in at 2.9 ounces on my scale. The dimensions on this is 14 by 10 by 5 inches thick. This isn't the lightest pillow on the market. It really isn't as big as I'd like to have it, and I knew I could drop some weight by getting a bigger pillow, so I've decided to retire this from my pack and go to the Sea Summit Ultralight pillow. Here's the differences in size. Now, the size of this is 16.5 inches long, so 2.5 inches larger. It is 11.5 inches wide, which is 1.5 inches wider, and then it is 5.5 inches thick, which is 0.5 inch thicker. So it's larger than the other Aeros pillow, and it checks in at 2.4 ounces on my scale, which is 65 grams. Now I could have saved some weight by going with the regular version, but I went with the large for 2 reasons. Number one, the large is on sale. I think they're phasing out of the older model large, so I got this for like 30 bucks or something like that on Amazon. It always annoyed me with the smaller pillow while I was sleeping using the regular Aeros pillow, and wanted something a little bigger. So this matches what I want, and I'm dropping weight. Now the regular version of the Aeros UL pillow comes in at 2 ounces, and you can also find ones even lighter than that. So another popular option out there is the Xped Ultralight pillow, and that's like 1.6 ounces. Now another popular ultralight option that I see a lot of hikers use on the trail for pillows is the Trekology Ultralight pillow. This checks in at a weight of about 2.75 ounces. Dimensions are very similar with this. It's 16 by 12, but it is only 4 inches thick, not 5.5 like this one. So it's not as thick, but it only costs $15.70-something on Amazon. So it's half the cost of this. So that might be an option out there for those that have a budget and want to bring something like this luxury item, a pillow, out there on the trail. Now, my second luxury item that I brought with me on every single hike for 4 years now is my GPS device. I've been using the DeLorme InReach Explorer. Now there have been a couple of versions that have been updated since they brought this one out, but I've had this with me for about 4 years. What I love about this, it's a comfort item for me, and it really gives me peace of mind. I love being able to have an option out there that if something did happen, I could always get in contact with someone. If there is an emergency with me or with another hiker and I don't have cell phone service, I have this as a backup plan. It just gives me a lot of peace of mind, and it gives my friends and family a lot of peace of mind. Now, this thing works really well. There was a time that I accidentally hit the SOS button. I don't know exactly how it happened, but it happened when I was on the AT, and within about 45 minutes, there was 2 teams of 4 people out there looking for us. This thing does work, and the response time is amazing. Now, a downfall to the InReach Explorer SE is it's outdated, number one, but number two, it's a little heavy. And for me, being an ultralight hiker, trying to cut every single gram, I'm not willing to sacrifice giving up a GPS device, but I did upgrade and get the Mini. The sizes between the two, this checks in at 3.5 ounces. Now, I haven't had a chance to change the subscriptions from my big one to the Mini here, but I'll be bringing this with me on every single adventure from here on out. I'll be using the Garmin app, I think it's called EarthMate, to communicate with the Mini, which really makes this just as practical as this one right here. I just don't have the functionality that I can do as much functionality on the interface of this one. This made my 2019 gear wish list. If you haven't had a chance to check out all of the items that's on my 2019 gear wish list, I'll link it above here. My last and final luxury item is the power bank brick and wall charger that I've been bringing with me for about 1.5 years, and that is the Anker PowerCore Speed 20,000 milliamp charger. Now, the reason why I chose this brick as a luxury item is not because I don't need it, because I definitely do. It's essential to keep everything that I bring with me in the backcountry working, but there are lighter options that I could go with. I've been out on lots of different thru hikes, and for the things that I need to charge out there, which is my GPS, Garmin Fenix 5 watch, iPhone, my headlamp, and most likely a point and shoot camera that I'll be bringing with me in the future when I vlog my experiences on the trail. But I have a lot of stuff that I need to bring in charge while I'm hiking, and I need to have a 20,000 milliamp brick. It's one of the lighter options out there for a 20,000 milliamp power brick. But what makes this a luxury item is it's the PowerCore Speed. So it comes with a wall charger that weighs 3.6 ounces. I know for some of you out there, the ultralight hikers, this is a lot of extra weight. But the reason why I chose to go with this one is it can charge this entire battery brick in 4 hours. Actually, under 4 hours. I've been able to charge this in 3 hours and 45 minutes from absolutely no juice to completely full 100%. Now, this wall charger and the brick combined with the USB-C cable that it comes with gives the ability for this to have a massive 30-watt output, which is why this thing charges so incredibly fast. I've looked through Anker's products, and this seems to be the absolute fastest charge that you can get out there, 4 hours, 20,000 milliamp. Now, the reason why I went with this is because I was sick and tired of sitting around town waiting for my power brick to charge or leaving without it fully charged, which might have created an issue depending on how many days I was out hiking in between resupply points. Having 16 to 20 hours to recharge a power battery brick is just insane to me. So I have no problem carrying a little extra weight, knowing that I can charge this thing super fast, lightning fast. Sometimes when I'm just stopping, getting lunch or something, I can just plug this in. If I'm out there for an hour, I'll be able to get 25% charge on this, which is incredible. Now, there's some other Anker products out there that if you couple the right power bank with the quick charge charger, which is made by Anker as well, you can get some pretty fast recharge times. A couple that I recommend, I have a 10,000 option and also another 20,000 option. The 10,000 option is the Anker PowerCore 2 10,000. Now, this thing can get you fully recharged in 4 hours using Anker's quick charge charger. Now, that wall charger checks in at 3.2 ounces for the lightest one, so it's going to add a little bit of weight. The PowerCore 2 itself checks in at 6.9 ounces. So that's one option that you can get. Now, the other option I'd recommend, the bigger option, is the PowerCore 2 20,000. So you have the 10,000 and you have the 20,000. This thing, coupled with the same quick charge charger, can charge fully in 5 hours. Now, what's nice about this 20,000 milliamp charger is it has 2 inputs. In mine, this one right here only has 1 input. This can charge 1 hour faster, but I think a lot of people would probably go with the 20,000 PowerCore 2 and have that extra ability to charge 2 things at one time. All right, hikers, that wraps up my luxury item video. Now we get to the fun part. I get to tag 3 people that I want to see their luxury items. My first person is my good old friend, the Hiking Viking from Between the Blazes. Nate, let's see your luxury items. The second person I'm tagging to see their luxury items is Chris with Immersive Films. I just met Chris down on the Florida Trail. We hiked together over a weekend with Z-Packs. Chris not only is hilarious, but he has by far, and I'm not even kidding you, the best trail videos, edited trail videos out there. Check it out. He's actually won some awards on a couple videos. The first one I'd highly recommend is watching his video. It's on YouTube called Ray Lakes. The second, which you actually have to pay for, go to Amazon Prime Video to watch this, but it's called the High Sierra Trail documentary, and he's working right now on a third film, which is Highline. Check out his stuff, subscribe to his channel. This guy is really, really talented. And the third and final person that I'm tagging in this video is the Black Elation. Black Elation through hiked the Appalachian Trail in 2017. He and I are actually going on a hike in May together in Scotland. Black Elation, let's see your luxury item videos. I'm going to link each of the 3 people I'm tagging to their channels below. Make sure that you check them out. Thanks everyone for staying tuned in. I want to hear from you. What are your luxury items, your comfort items? Throw them below in the comments. Can't wait to see what kind of things that you guys bring out there as well. If you liked what you saw in this video, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys next time.